Hi, this is Gary Kay. We are here in the Jupiter booth, known for their 21 by 9 displays. The first company to do a wide, ultra-wide display. Boy, what a genius idea you had before everyone else had it.
I appreciate that. We thought it was a better way for us to consume the information, and we're just grateful that people are jumping on the bandwagon, and we're really working with some partners who have got some clout in the market, and they're really coming to us with very cool applications and great ways to use our hardware.
We're going to talk about that because I'm going to introduce you to Valeria, which is a company that's building a software platform on the 21 by 9 display. Justin Chong, Jupiter is, you've got a unique offering here, but it's not just widening the display. There's more to it than that. There's some engineering uniqueness to this.
Yeah, I mean, the aspect ratio is really what sets us apart.
Yeah.
But in stretching it, we could have taken a 4K panel and stretched it across, would have distorted the image, so we expanded it to 5K. And in doing that, we created some downstream effects that we had to take care of from the engineering side. So again, adding the more pixels, allowing for more information to go on the display, and secondarily, that the aspect ratio itself lends kind of that conferencing equity that we're all talking about these days, in that anybody can get to the top and the bottom of the display. Even though it's 8 feet wide, it's only 3.4 inches tall, 3.4 feet tall. So, if you're 5 foot tall, if you're 6'6", it doesn't matter. You can get to every pixel on that display, and it encourages people to actually adopt the technology and use platforms like Valeria in a much better, more collaborative way.
Right, and you talked about some of your partners. I mean, obviously Microsoft is pushing this concept heavily with Front Row, because it requires a 21 by 9 display to do it properly. Right. So you can see the platform, but also chat, and also the third-party content or any shared content you might have. If you haven't seen that, just Google Microsoft Front Row and you'll see what we're talking about here. And you've got some demos. We're going to go around the booth and shoot product demos at every single station here at Jupiter. So just type in Jupiter at the video search window. But one of those companies that's using this in a really unique way is Valeria. And I'm here with Christian Famaglio. Did I do okay?
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay,
You're improving your...
Yeah, there you go. I've gotten better. And you've got it. Come on over here, and I want you to kind of back up, and I want you to tell me, what is a Valeria Room? What does that mean to everyone? Because obviously you've customized this to a 21 by 9 display, and it is a collaboration front-end UI that simplifies using all the different collaboration tools. So it's like a fancy collaboration board.
Yeah, exactly. This is a software solution for simplifying the access to the information, from wireless presentation without jumping to Wi-Fi, just tapping an example to the QR code, even for 5G network and Bluetooth proximity, you can consume your information.
So basically you just scan a QR code and boom, the content that's on your phone or whatever device you had is going to appear on the screen, because it's going through the handshaking to the receiver in the display.
Exactly. You send your identity, and then when you are connected, you can use also your mobile phone as controller, and you can choose any legacy video conferencing provider configured on the system, and interact with the powerful canvas that offer a way to consume also 3D and PowerPoint files, video, web browser on the same page on any connected device.
Right, so this turns any room into a Zoom room, Teams room, whatever you want it to be, and I can now interact with it on a mobile device. And the experience, what's interesting is the experience for in-room and remote is the same, so even somebody remote can do that as well.
Yeah, exactly. Just with the drag and drop from a mobile phone or from the big screen, you have synchronized to the Microsoft Azure or on-prem server. That is a good option for enterprise customers for consuming information. An example here, I'm dragging 3D files, now is logging here, and also I'm in the same page, and I can interact with the 3D object.
As you see, if you can get both screens at the same time, you can see that the content is being interacted with on both places.
And the news is this button, so mixed reality. I can place this object on a flat surface, and when it is placed here, you can see the mixed reality, and walking around, tapping snapshot, boom, you see in the screen, and the remote connected device is the same object into the reality. And yeah.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, even our videographer is impressed with that. All right, so mixed reality is one feature you have that no one else has. But another feature you have is you have some pretty smart computer processing AI in here that, using the tools that are connected to it, the computer, the camera, the microphone, the display, you can kind of do some automated analytics on how rooms and people are using your rooms.
Exactly. Every customer that install Valeria Room have also a cloud console for having predictive analytics. So we collect performance, we collect meeting room behaviors, and also from partnership like Jabra and other hardware manufacturer, we collect capacity, people count. And
What about abandoned rooms? Do you keep track of that when somebody books a meeting but doesn't show up?
The ghost meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah, we destroy the screen with a big message and send a message via WhatsApp to say, "Oh, what happened?" Yeah, no, the predictive analytics is the new way to have also a compared reports of what happened in 1 week. An example with the audio, with Nureva, we are integrating the quality of the audio, and if something changed in the meeting room, an example, the how acoustic panel is changed. Or
So did you integrate Nareva console inside of this, or are they taking your content and putting it inside console?
We are in our console having a map view, building view, floor view, and getting from any equipment this kind of information from API or SDK.
And so how do I learn more? Because your company is known as Ramago, but the product's Valeria. So how do I learn more about this?
Regarding the product,
Do I go to Valeria.com or do I go to Ramago.com? Where do I go?
Valeria.com.
Okay, V-A-L-E-R, like V-A-L-A-R-E-A. V-A-L-A-R-E-A.com. .com, there you go. V-A-L-A-R-E-A.com. This is awesome. I mean, look, one thing I like about this display technology is it gets bigger, it doesn't get taller. So right now you literally have a collaboration display that is filling your wall, but it's not going to your feet, right? And so you're using all that display surface. And obviously you're compatible with Teams and Zoom and all the different platforms, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's a spatial display, and if you open Teams, an example here, we automatically dispose the contents, and you continue to use the collaboration part and Teams on the right side, and then you can continue your meetings the same way. So it's automatically configured for multiple video conferencing with the same experience.
All right, awesome. Check it out, Valeria.com. And of course, if you want to see all the stuff we shot here at Jupiter, go to Jupiter.com or go to ravepubs.com/Infocom2022. Type in Jupiter or Valeria in the video search window. Thank you very much for doing this. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great show. Keep watching.